Hi everyone, welcome to the lesson Data Types 1. In this part 1 of 2, I will cover the data types string and character. Let's get started. In the previous lessons, we have learned that we have touched upon how to declare and initialize variables. Let's recap that. For example, we can declare a variable first name and declare it of type string. Okay, in the last lesson we had covered that we could declare it first and then initialize it with, let's say, John. This is what we can do, but for some reason this is not allowed in Playground. It will throw some error if you do it, and it throws an error. It says currently must have an initial value when entered at the top level of REPL. Well, this error is it does not happen in the Xcode. In Xcode, this is perfectly fine, and in fact, most of the programmers use it like this. You declare the variable on top of the program and then initialize it later on. For example, getting data from the database or somewhere else. So this is the standard practice, and it happens quite a lot. So it's strange why this is not allowed in Playground, but this is how it is. In Playground we cannot do this, so I'll have to comment it out. In Playground, this is what will do it. You declare and initialize on the same line. Okay. Why initializing is often recommended? Well, the reason in Xcode, like I said, we can declare, that is fine. You have to declare it on the top of the program, and sometimes the data is only coming once you are somewhere in the middle of the program. That is fine, but there is a problem. You cannot, once before the variable is initialized, if you try to access it in any way, you print it or whatever, you use it in any way, the program will throw some error in Xcode. Variable second name used before being initialized. This is exactly the error that it will show on Xcode. So to avoid that, either you have to initialize it before it is used, or you have to initialize right where you declare it. So it is no matter what you do, there is still some possibility that you might mistakenly end up using the variable before initializing it. That is why what the programmers do is they sort of declare the variable, initialize the variable right away. If it is a string, you initialize it with an empty string. If it is a number variable, int, double, or float, you initialize it with 0,0 or 0, whatever is applicable. So this is how you do it. Another way of doing exactly the same thing is second name 1 is you, instead of commas, you use equality sign and round brackets start and close. This also declares an empty string. So these are two ways of declaring the empty string. Okay, let's try and make sure. Yeah, this is an empty string and this is an empty string. Okay. Next, you can use in string, you can use any Unicode character. Okay, all the emojis are Unicode characters. For example, let's search dog face. If you copy it and bring it back to the Playground, you can where dog emoji is equal to this. Okay, so this is a valid string character. Okay, this is valid, you can do it, this is part of the string. Okay, another thing is that you can use it like this, or you can use its Unicode sort of short code for this, dog emoji. The syntax is \u and within curly brackets. Okay, dog emoji will have some short code. Here it is 1F436. Okay, I'll copy this and print it here paste it here, and see, this is also uh, this is complaining because I'm using the same variable name again. So let's write it one there. So this is fine. These are two. So a lot of characters, all the emojis that are you are used to on WhatsApp or whatever, you can use as part of strings. Okay, what is dot count? Well, dot count gives you the number of characters in a string. For example, first name dot count will give you 4 because it has 4 characters, JOHN. Okay, so this is a short introduction of string type. There is another related data type, which is characters. Characters hold just one character, just one letter or one alphabet, whatever you call it. Variable, let's declare the name it character, and the data type is character. You will have to write the whole and initialize it with C. Okay, later you cannot put in two characters into, or more than one character into it. It will complain, cannot assign value of type string to type character. So you'll have to keep it to just one character. Okay, similarly I could assign this dog face or its Unicode here. So this is the character type. With this, it concludes this lesson.